So I wanted to do a test to see if things were basically working with this new STM32 loop hill board, and I couldn't test everything, but I just want to make sure that it could do the very basic things that I need to do. In a way, for some applications, all I really need is it needs to be stable. It needs to have at least one digital out pin working, and it needs to have a state reliable USB serial device path into it, so that my computer can feed a digital line. So to just do this simple test, I used some source code I had for something else. And this simple program, what this simple program is supposed to do is basically it will read read information from the USB serial line. It will then copy the information so I can see that it has received it, and then it send it to me. So I've proven that it has received it and that it is capable of sending that information back to me. Also in this case, what I'm doing is I'm using the letter H and L to turn on and off its built-in light emitting diode. It's built-in LED. So let's just go through the program. Let's just go through the program here. There's the setup part of the program, the loop part of the program. It sets up the baud rate of the serial line, describes the mode of the LED pin. It's actually on an output pin. It's connected to a pin. It starts in a low state, and in my experience, it seems like the low state is high. Maybe it's like an anode connected one or something. I don't know what, but it seems to be working sort of backwards. So you'd have to take that into consideration. So what it does is it waits for a byte to be present, and then switches. In most cases, it doesn't do anything unless it gets high and low. It will write back whatever byte it read. Okay, so I just minimize this, and here's the actual weird thing. It doesn't seem to be it's on the same line there, so I don't know why I'm not getting a carriage return. If I can, I don't know, there's no character to do that. I can clear it. Okay, so there we go. So here we'll say hello. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Let me go back. Okay, so here I press low. I suppose that'll be high, and high will be low, low, high, low, high, high, low. Let's just put it on now. So what that is saying to me is that all worked. So what I can do now is, if I put my PWM code, I can see that light. I can change that light so it's going to be a certain amount on or off with pulse width modulation. So I have a program that does pulse width modulation. So I should be able to upload it to this, make it just hack it into working, and it should do what I need to do. So let's try that. Yeah, that really worried me because when I did it, it looked like it wasn't working, but I had to make a few little changes to the program. And what it is, I just sort of hacked together my LED strip programs, and what I did was in the Arduino there was an RGB out of 0 to 1000 there was an RGB PWM value, and I just it didn't process. Two of them just aren't hooked into anything, and then I hooked one into this LED here, which is one of the pins. And then in the program itself, I just had to make a few adjustments. One of the problems is I do this with my monitor too. When you adjust and you want to have a white color, the colors be proper, you got to take the weakest color and make it full power, and then back off the other two, so that when you mix it together, you got the best range and you still have a white color. So I did that in this case, and what you do is, in this case, it's only one LED here, so I'm taking part of its gamut out to do that, because it's being adjusted for no reason. It's missing part of its gamut for no reason. Then see, is there anything else that, I guess the gamut was kind of upside down because of the way zeros are one, ones are zeros. So I flipped around the 1 and the 0, and then it seems to be working, but there it is.